Hello there, and Merry Christmas. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Obey, coming to you from not in the collection room right now. And it is once again, it's Christmas time, and it's my favorite time of the year because Christmas time is a lot of things, but it also means clearance at Ross, and that is where most of these toys are coming from. This is the time for fantastic deals on action figures that are maybe a little bit outdated, but fantastic. This is a Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which I have done many of these. I love these, and I always say if you've never like handled one, just feel one in hand. They're amazing. And this guy was $5.99, which is insane because these are pretty much. I think the last ones I saw at Walmart were reaching $27, which is completely asinine. And even though I love these, they are never, ever worth $27. But they are worth $5.99 all day. So this is the Dino Fury Red Ranger. As I've said many times before, I don't really watch Power Rangers. Never really did. I like Super Sentai, which these were based off of and came from Japan. So, like, the American heads mean essentially nothing to me, and the American stories mean basically nothing to me. I just watched the Japanese versions of stuff. Tokusatsu, great show, great network. Let's see what this guy's got. All right. Since we don't need that, and I don't care about packaging, I recently found out I have, like, oh my gosh, like a gallon of these things. Completely worthless. I have absolutely no use for it. We get a super weird sword. It's a dinosaur on it, of course, but it's actually got some pretty tremendous paint on it. But I tend to not hardly ever use their swords either. If they come with a blaster, that is usually what I will lean towards. Pop him out of the terrible bubble wrap that makes the crunchy sound. You know, as much as I hate, and I've always hated this awful plastic wrap, I'm grateful to it because now Hasbro just sells their stuff like wrapped in toilet paper in a cardboard box. It's completely despicable and completely ridiculous. Okay, so this guy, there is your American head. Have no idea who that is. Don't know the actor. Never watched the show. Don't care. You do get an extra hand on either side because one hand is silver, one hand is going to be red. As I have said before, the articulation and the feel of these guys is amazing. All of them come with butterfly hinges. All of them. Every single stinking one. And that is, I mean, that is such an add to most of these. Looks like he doesn't come with a blaster, but he does come with a sheath for his sword, which the thing looks like it would still be incredibly dangerous and pokey, but it's all one piece. I am not even familiar with the Super Sentai version of this guy. I just know that, man, this is kind of a cool outfit. So breaking down the articulation on these things, which is always great. You got ball joints at the hips with an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and it's like a calf rotation. It's right on the top by the boot. You've got ankle rocker pivot on all of them. And I've never had any so far that had like botched paint or anything like that. You do not get a waist rotation, but you get a nice ab crunch that rotates. And then like below that, you get an actual hinged ab crunch, which is probably one of my favorite things about these is they have amazing ab articulation. And that to me is one of the most important parts of articulation you can get. I'm also really digging this helmet. He comes with the aforementioned butterfly hinges, ball joint at the shoulder, double jointed elbows, and basically the wrist version of an ankle rocker pivot, whatever you want to call that. It's just a rotation with a pivot. Hand looks a little bit clear, cheap plastic compared to the rest of the body. That's kind of that way on both of them. Focus. But I'm okay with it since essentially all I'm going to do is put one set of hands on, and that's it. The other hands, this ridiculous accessory thing, all of that will just go in like a plastic fishing bin, and that will be it. I will never touch them again. I will pose this guy and have him set just one way. I will never do anything else with it. I will probably never even stick this actor's head on because that's just not what I do. I am going to try and stick the sword in his hand, even though the sword, I'm going to say, the sword's kind of dumb looking. I'm not really into it. But I'm into the figure. $5.99. This helmet rocks. I really like this helmet. And he looks pretty festive. He's kind of matching my Santa Claus and my tree and everything else. Well, I don't know what else I can say. I recommend these things usually when they're at full price, which to me, full price is $20. $27 isn't full price. That's just outrage. That's robbery. That's an insult to you, the consumer. And you should never pay $20 or $27 for anything Hasbro's making that's not special. I mean, if it's just in the regular stupid box wrapped in the toilet paper, it should be worth no more than $20 ever, if that. Anyway, this guy for $5.99 is a steal. Highly recommend it. Go check out your Ross. He's worth picking up for that. And that is my take on it. That's my story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Go to your Ross. Go to anywhere that has like bargain toys and see what you can find. It's amazing to see what's out there. So anyway, that's my story. Catch you guys later. Bye.